All right, we're live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Rare Tuesday Lunchtime stream. I decided to go live for multiple reasons. We got this brand new One Piece set in. Let's see, what was the name on this again? Boy, I'm so bad at this. This is in Japanese, obviously. One Piece Paramount War, and it's $10 per pack if you'd like to open some. These are from a fresh case. We've got 3 fresh cases of this now. And yeah, so we got this new card set in, and I figured I might as well just start opening them. Might as well offer them on the menu and start getting them open, because people will probably go crazy on these. I noticed you guys really liked the last One Piece set, so I said, all right, we'll get the new one as well. It is also midterm elections Tuesday. So we could talk about the midterm elections. We could be political if you want. We don't have to be. We could read the news, see what's going on in the news. I'm sure the news is all about the midterms right now. And also, we got all those slabs back from PSA. So we got so many slabs to show off and the price. So yeah, I mean, there's just a lot going on here at TCC Cardconomist Pokemon live stream. Ooh, look at this. Oh, how nice. Anywho, what's going on, mister? Yo, mister, you forgot to take the daytime off. Well, I have, I have the weekends anyways. Yeah, I work on Tuesdays. It's just that sometimes I don't stream on Tuesdays. Today in particular, I'm streaming. Oh, no. Those silly slabs. They're always slipping around. There we go. All right, look at that. That's so fancy. I voted yes for bringing Team Up back on the ballot. Wow, you guys really want Team Up. It's so fascinating. Let me ask you a question. What card from Team Up are you guys after? Is it the Gengar? Is it the Latios? Looks like we had this Christopher Lee Jr. card. Did we take care of this for Christopher Lee Jr.? I voted for more wee ones. Oh, and we did take care of Mr. Liakomovich. What's up, Mikey? There we go. We need some more penny sleeves. The penny sleeves were kind of low. Yeah, we got a lot going on. A lot to talk about. And tonight we'll be talking about probably the midterm election outcomes. Some races will not be determined today, obviously. Team Up had nice Mimikyu cards. The Red Wave, says Alpha Geek. Maybe. Or maybe not. You don't know. They were saying there was going to be a red wave during the midterm. I'm sorry, not the midterm. They were saying there was going to be a red wave during the presidential election. And there, in fact, was not. There we go. I'm hearing a lot of rhetoric already about election fraud. You have Republicans questioning whether there will be election fraud. Here we are. And even Democrats are saying that stuff. So I hear both teams are making making society question the integrity of the elections. Very fascinating. I guess that's where politics are headed now. It's if you win, you won because it was legitimate. If you lost because it was illegitimate. It's very fascinating. It feels like that's politics in America is headed toward that way. That's not good. In Chicago, dead people vote. It's okay. Yeah, probably that's not supposed to be going on. I don't think dead people are supposed to be voting. All right. I'm going to scramble these cards up and put the ones I think are most likely to sell next to the front of the pile. Are you ready? So, here we go. Pile number 1. The card most likely to sell. Easily this Armored Mewtwo. The Armored Mewtwo is a pretty affordable $120 and is a very cool card. So I suspect he's most likely to sell. Honestly, I'm surprised he is not a more expensive card. I expected him to be in the $200 range, and he is only $120. Voting has been a joke long as there is an electoral college around. That is what Democrats tell you because they don't like the electoral college. The electoral college was made up on purpose because the states that joined the union wanted equal representation. Otherwise, it would just be the majority decides what goes on in your state. In other words, California, New York, Illinois, maybe 1 or 2 other places, those places would effectively decide the outcome in a state like mine, Missouri, pretty much every election. There'd be no point for me to vote. You guys would decide how my state, has a president, for example. So in order to get all of the states to unite, they said, all right, we'll make it so that is a bit of a grading curve called the Electoral College. States will have a larger voice, even if they don't have an equal population to the other states. That was how you got the United States. Now, if you're saying that's a bad idea, well, maybe I agree with you actually. Maybe it should be majority votes. But I would also say we shouldn't be united then. So you guys should be able to, get rid of the Electoral College, and Missouri should be able to split off from the rest of the United States and be its own country. So I would agree with that, actually. I think that Texas would agree with that. I think there's a few other red states that would agree with that as well. Maybe Florida at this point, I don't know. So if you don't like the Electoral College and you want to get rid of it because, you don't like the election outcomes, well, I would agree, but I just don't have to be in the union with you anymore. We should be governing ourselves. All right, so let's see. The card most likely to sell. It's a very big topic, isn't it? Yeah, it's a very big topic. My guess, the Jolteon. See this beautiful Jolteon? What's up, Steve? I sent a message on Discord about trading my top Doug Trio because that's what you said to do. Oh, right. I haven't read my messages. Hold on. Which one are you? Who's this? Hold on. Thomas the Promise? I got like a bazillion messages here. Which one would you say is your name? American political system is flawed, but makes for good entertainment. You could argue that. You could also argue America is the wealthiest, most powerful country in the world. So how can you say that a political system is any more or less flawed than another country if it has more economic power and more military power than any other country? Thomas the Promise. Okay. We got Josh, Steve, Ant, Odin, Hayes, Drizzy, Sneaker, Spunky, West. You know what? I don't think I have a message from you. And I think what is going on, I don't think my messages work. Let's see if I can find Thomas the Promise on my actual list over here. Josh, Steve, Alex, Tyler, Stealth, Slav, Green Tibby, Mike, John, Likomovich, The Real Anthony. You don't even exist on my menu. Let me look you up. Let me do a search for you. There's Thomas the Promise. Oh, look, there it is. Oh, look at this. This is interesting. So this says, this is a message request. Huh. So I wonder if Discord is changing so that I have to hit a button or else I won't see your messages. Accept DM. Oh. Whoa, look at this. I have 39 message requests. That's new. That did not exist in the past, so that must be a new feature. That would explain all the missing messages I'm not getting. Hey, this is Thomas Royale. I'm the one who keeps bugging you about the Doug Trio. All right. All right. So now I can see that I have all these people who tried to contact me, and oh my God. Look at all these messages, dude. I didn't realize I had all these messages waiting for me. Holy cow. When you have a chance, I messaged you about 30 times on there about a trade. You responded for Steve. Yeah, did I see a Steve? Sneaker files. Oh, here it is, Steve. Okay. I have Japanese Gold Rayquaza, Japanese Pikachu, graded by you. You should still have them for store credit, like $250 or something. They go for like $300. I could do about $60 for both of those. Very, very different from what you're offering me. I cannot buy cards that I graded. I can't buy them. I can't really sell them for very much either. So that is the problem. You could sell those cards to anyone in the community. You could sell the cards on eBay. You could do whatever you want. You could even cross-grade them, but I can't buy them for very much, and I can't sell them for very much. That is an unethical conflict of interest. If I was creating an economy around my own grading company's cards, that would be me artificially creating demand. So I can't do that. I can offer you a pittance for them, very, very little. Some people actually agree to that, but even when I do manage to buy them, I sell them for cheap too. So I just can't give you very much. And that's the same message for all you guys. You can't have me grade your card and then sell the card to me. I can buy it for almost nothing from you if you're real desperate to get rid of it. Okay? Some people do that. Maybe they're in a bad situation and they just desperately need cash. I can't buy my own cards. Think of the conflict of interest. I'm the one handing the grade out to the card and then buying it and selling it too. So that's a conflict of interest, because then I would want to give out good grades so that I can acquire good cards, in this private relationship we have. Just can't do it, guys. But you're free to sell it to anyone in the community. You can sell it, anywhere else. But, you just can't rely on me to buy them. So that's how it is. All right. I get that request a lot, believe it or not. A lot of people say, so you're done grading my card. Go ahead and buy it now. And I just can't do that. It wouldn't be right. Ludicolo, we're picking out the cards I think most likely to sell in each pile. Ludicolo, very cool. I think he has a good shot at selling. He's a card you don't think about very often. Ooh. Here we are. And what do we got here? We got Seeking. So I price Seeking as an off-center card. Where'd that off-center Brock go? I feel this card deserves to be off-centered. I don't care what PSA says. I mean, honestly, PSA changed the rule just recently, which means in the past this would have been considered OC for them. What if the measuring dot wasn't located properly on the cutting sheet, and that's why it's off-center? What if it was never added to the sheet, and that's why it got cut off center? You know what I mean? So this is clearly off center. It's an OC card. I don't know how PSA could argue this is just, oh, that's just really off center. It's like, yeah, that's what OC means. Was Gym Heroes always 46? Gym Heroes was taken from $48 and brought down to 46. So that is a price removal on it. All right, card most likely to sell from this pile. Oh, it's a toss-up. This pile has a lot of good cards in it. I see a lot of potential cards. Curious if the Gengar sells. That'd be interesting. If I had to pick one, I think that this card right here has a high chance. It's $60. It's a 10. It's Giratina, and it is Garchomp. I think that one has a high chance. Affordability is real important for people. Okay, we got this last pile. I see I have this Kingdra still. How's it going, everybody? Welcome. So now I know where all my messages have been going in Discord. People keep telling me, hey, you never responded to my message. I'm like, whoa, we're having message problems. No, we're not. Discord has something new called message requests. I've never seen that before. And so I didn't get the memo that they changed their system. So I've got like 40 messages to go through now. It's pretty bad, huh? I got to go catch up on that, probably after the stream. We're going to have a short stream today. Hey, if I happen to see a message from Roman about a sale, not sure if you ever saw it or not, responding with you not being interested. So, no, that's not the case. If I'm not responding on Discord, it's not because I'm not interested. Again, I want to show you guys something. I didn't know this was a thing. I have 39 message requests. I was always used to messages showing up here. All my messages always showed up on the side. And you can see there's a long list of those too. But here they are. You might be in this list. So I need to go through these and respond to them all now. And all right, so now we know where the messages have been going, to some new feature in Discord where they don't send you the message directly. They send it to some message request thing. Very interesting. The mystery is solved. I'm surprised nobody actually pointed it out to me that was a thing, because, okay, so there's no Kingdras and Primal Clash for sale. Let's check sold items. Somebody else could have figured it out by then. So we're going to say about 200 on this Primal Clash Kingdra. Cod for herpes scab ingester. What? There we go. Beautiful. So the card most likely to sell in this pile. You ready? Got these booby cards. None of them have sold. I'm curious if one sells eventually. But I think it's pretty obvious. The Mega Charizard is the most likely to sell card. People just go crazy for Charizard. And if you don't have this one is based on the cheapest buy now price. So people like those. All right. All the best slabs to the front. I collect old Dragon Ball cards. Have any? No. Sorry. Can I see my bag says Steve? Hold on. So Steve, what's your bag name? Let's see. We have an order for Jeff Leon, two Mashokus. To Rent a Girlfriend. 1 AOT, Volume 2, Steve Scattaboo. So, Steve, it should be pretty easy to find your bag. You're in one of these highly sorted boxes. Kingra Sold. Nice. Yeah, he's real cool. It is Steve Scattaboo. I can see it's about 3 months old. It's not very old, by the way. But here we are. Just got some cards in it. It's nice. Stormy Mountain. All right. Pretty regular bag. There you go. Normally, I show people's bag off if they request it after an order, but we just started, so here we go. 1 AOT Volume 2. I worry everyone will mimic you. They'll be like, all right, show me my bag now. That's what happens. I've learned it from the audience. If the audience discover they can get an interaction with me in the comments, in the live chat, then they'll try to get an interaction. Here we are, Sneap. All right. Let's see, Jeff Leone. What's going on, Jeff? Jeff pulling To Seize Freedom. Okay. Here's Cheetaruka. I can look at my bag right here at home. Nice. Okay, we got 2 hollows. And that's the booby card. Oh, tipping over. So I'm glad to know where all the messages have been going. And now I got a lot of messages to catch up on. Battle Stance Rougerd. Rougerd? I can't be a mod. I'm on mobile. What are you talking about? What does that mean? Have you ever had birria? No, I don't even know what that is. Have you ever had Badissi? They are. Mr. PSA gives OC grades, but they now need to be labeled OC in the submission form if they don't have the print dots. Oh, I did not know that. Okay, Jeff Leon, I have a box. I did not mark the card OC, even though I'm confident it is OC. How could it not be? That is wildly off-center. There we go. It's an off-center vintage card, which makes it extra desirable. So the Kingra is gone. Move this to the side. We have Beatrice Moniz. Can I please get 2 sneaker bunkos? Yes, actually, give me a moment. I'm going to take some of these slab-aways and sort them into their slab-away boxes. We have so many slab-aways, it's hiding the table. All right, I got a whole bunch of them in my arm. Now I'm going to start sorting them. Okay, Derek, Rudolph, Andrew, Benjamin Vianas, Peyton, Sean, Stefan, Mr. John, Chris Acevedo, Terry Mill, Paul, Keller Smith. Make sure I sort these right so it doesn't drive me crazy later. Yolan, Austin, Vicente, Rebecca Dobson, okay, Miguel, and Trent going in here. Okay, cool. So we just made a bunch more room on the table. Well, not on the table, on my side shelf. And, whew, now I can reach the sneaker bunkos. To Minecraft. Give me a minute. Here we are, 2 Minecrafts. The Minecraft's selling better than the Super Mario's. Very interesting. Yay, sneaker bunko. And then 1 Pokey Bruh, question mark. Here we go. What do we got in this Pokey Bruh? Oh, that's nice. It's lovely. So, you know, this would be like the hit pull for a whole box of the Volt Tackle. Excuse me. Rongaroo. Terry Rosier. Charmander. All right, very weird. You know, I don't think I'm going to do that anymore. I don't think I'm going to slide in the junk card. See this basketball card? I might just put it in a box, get it all, you know, what's the word, sorted out, and maybe I'll sell the box full of this kind of stuff to somebody who actually wants it. Okay. That's too random. Select NBA. Yes. So what's in the news today? Let's read the news real fast. Get up to speed on the state of the elections. Biden says it's going to be a horrible 2 years if the GOP takes control. I think it would be very difficult for the Democrats not to lose control. The Republicans only have to take either the House or the Senate. They don't have to take both, either the House or the Senate. Now, if they take both, that's very dangerous for the upcoming presidential election, because that would give Republicans, a chance for a supermajority. Okay, boobies. Okay, and boobies. Those sneaker bunkos never letting us down. There we go. Delayed drawing because of security concern in California, and the one person in California won. What does that mean? So are people already starting to make, you know, accusations of election fraud? Yeah, it's a very interesting time. The level of conflict is extremely high. For the Powerball, hell yeah, Powerball. Somebody got that $2 billion Powerball ticket. Not me. If only I had purchased a ticket, it would have been me. TCC, did you vote? I have not voted. Here is the Fox and Steve. In Missouri, we can vote on the option to have weed. I might vote after the live stream. Civil war incoming? Probably not. You know, I don't think that a true civil war will occur just because it's too comfortable to have a true civil war. Like, life's too comfortable. Who's really going to pick up a gun and go stand in line and get shot at rather than have their Starbucks and their McDonald's? You know what I mean? But I have mentioned that all of this very serious conflict. So I'm not discounting the conflict and the unhappiness and the lack of unity in the United States. But I do think that it is going to cause a lot of political terrorism. I think you're going to see a lot more violence toward the politicians themselves, and you're going to see a lot of like mass shootings and stuff like that. And there's going to be no trust in the elections. Wow, you got the zombie and you got Steve. They're so nice. All right, now you can go, Mom, get out of my room. I'm playing Minecraft. That's for our bestie, Mr. Beatrice. Beatrice, let me find your bag. I have a small bag. It's nice to have you back, Beatrice. Beatrice Moniz. All right. It's like what I was saying during the presidential election. I was saying that no matter who wins and who loses, half of the country is going to be extremely angry with the outcomes. And that's because it's not just Republican and Democrat. It's really that Republican and Democrat are so different from each other these days, where the policies and beliefs and principles are so strongly different from each other. They're in a sort of almost, you just can't get along. What's the word for that? Something. You cannot unify under these ideas. There's a word for it. It makes me think of a bad relationship you have with somebody. Unrecognizable differences. Unreconcilable. There we go. Unreconcilable differences between the left and the right. Issues like abortion, you know. Okay. You know, the issue of abortion is a religious issue for a lot of Republicans. They go, well, I believe in God, and what you're doing is murder. And so they can never accept it. It'll never be acceptable. So they're ready to fight to the bitter end over something like that. Jadian Melua, 10 Paramount War. All right. Sweet. That's the new one. So that's why we started this live stream, is for this new set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jesus wouldn't eat red food dye. That's right. Tell him, Matthew. Get that red food dye out of my food. There we go. School, says Alex. Ooh, look at all this. But I'm glad I don't go to school anymore. Man, you spend way too much time in school in life. Like, life is relatively short. Kids, they spend way too much time in a classroom. They need to be out in the world, like living life and making money. School should be limited to people who want to be in school and the education that is necessary for your career. I do remember spending way too much time in school. I remember thinking like, God, this lasts forever. All right, JDN. You've got, I think, a special hollow? That's not a special hollow, is it? You need school to make money. Maybe. I mean, this thing that I'm doing required no education. Also, how did people in the past who didn't have education, how did they manage to start businesses? I guess my question for you is, do you think that most rich people today happen to have an education? I thought that Bill Gates, he dropped out of college to make his company. Mark Zuckerberg dropped out of college to make his company. Not sure about Elon Musk. I feel like there's more guys that they drop out of school because they already figured the world out. Here we go. They figure the world out. That's the point of school, is to figure the world out. Well, if you can figure it out real fast, you don't need as much education. You inspired me to purchase 2 old maid decks. Yay! Elon was given his company. Here's, oh, look at this. No more rich people inherit their money. No, most rich, I see what you're saying. So that's false. That is not true. The majority of rich people today did not inherit their money. They created a business. Actually, there's all kinds of statistics around this. One of the lies that you're constantly told is, well, rich people have just inherited the money. All right, so check this out. So how many millionaires made their own money? 67% are self-made. That is more than half. They're completely self-made. 23% made their money from a combination of their own efforts and inheritance. Only 8% actually entirely inherited their wealth. Only 8%. Not only that, when they talk about people who inherited money, what they don't tell you, what they don't explain, a lot of the times you inherit the money much later in life. So you're already a millionaire before you inherit mom and dad's money. That's because people live longer these days. So you're 50 and mom and dad are 70 and 80. You're already a millionaire. And then they pass and you inherit all their money. And they add you to the statistic, the 23% that inherited. Oh, you're rich because you inherited. Well, they were already self-made millionaires. So entirely inherited, Mr. 63 was a combination of inherited. What are you saying? No, it says right here, 8% inherited their wealth entirely. I don't know if you're saying that I read it wrong. I didn't read it wrong. Mister, do you have a will? I don't, but I should go get one. My papa was also police. Some of the cars are expensive. I'm a senior, almost done, and I go for free since my papa is the police chief. I didn't see comments. Mister inspired me to never go to school. Funny, Alex. All right, here we are. So only 23% of millionaires had a combination of money that they inherited, but also a successful business. And then only 8% entirely inherited the wealth. Mister, give me the bulk, save it, I'll buy law. Yeah, and so if you listen to people maybe who want socialism, they will make the wealthy sound like it's all inherited. So because they inherited some money and earned the rest, they should be discredited, is what they're saying. Right, exactly. I don't agree with that. I feel like, if you were successful in life and your parents were successful in life, that's not a surprise. Your parents probably taught you how to run a business. My dad wasn't successful in life, and he still taught me how to run a business, and it's made all the difference because that's a real education. You don't learn that stuff in school. You have to learn it from somebody who's running a business. Mister, can I please get invited back to your Discord? Yeah, I don't mind. What, you can't get into the Discord? You can join the Discord. Try, what happened? You got kicked out or something? All right, let's see. Should be kicked out of the Discord. So this is for our friend JDN. All right, Mr. JDN, I didn't see that special pull come out. Let's grab your bag. That's JMG. Aha. People are too focused on other people instead of working on themselves to get into a better spot in life. Well, and I agree with that. I feel like that is essentially what is going on when you have capitalist versus socialist. Socialist says, what money do other people have and how can I take it for myself? Capitalist says, how can I make something new and sell it to everyone and become wealthy? And that's a big difference because a capitalist drives a society forward. A capitalist progresses society, whereas a socialist just says, this isn't fair, or I don't want to have to do all that to become a millionaire. And then they go, oh, well, why don't we all just vote together to take money from the guy who is doing all this stuff? And I feel like that's my perception of it. I can't think of a lot of times where I agree with taking money from one person and giving it to another person simply because they voted. All right, let's see. What's next? Alan Abale. I'll take the Giratina Garchomp 10. Hey! Also, I'm missing one sneaker bunker from my last order. Alan, I'll go get you one. Alan Abale. The invite in the link tree doesn't let me, but I got hacked and I got kicked. Uh-oh. Here we are. So you got hacked and you got kicked. That sounds like it makes sense because that did happen to some people. They got hacked and then their accounts were used to hand out like dangerous links. And those links were like viral links. They were bad links. So let me think of a way for you to contact me on Discord. Send me a friend invite and then tell me what your account name is. And once you have sent me a friend invite, I'll know who you are. That's the first step. I got to know what your Discord name is. Or you know what you could do? Send me a penny message on PayPal telling me what your Discord name is. I'll look you up, okay? Yeah, that'll be easier. Send me a penny message on PayPal. Tell me your Discord name and I'll look you up. Garrett Nadal says, the Kingdra slab. You got it, Mr. Garrett. Yes, this is the only one for sale. It is a lovely hollow Kingdra. Beautiful card, man. I saw the yummy food you posted on Discord, and I don't know if you saw the yummy food I posted. I probably have not seen it. I apologize, Russ. I'll need to go look it up. Sounds good. Mister, I am back from the shower. All right, Garrett. There we go. Ooh. Leo Hater, one Smoochie, one Eevee Hero Snipe. Grab this Eevee Hero. One Starbirth. Okay, one Starbirth. One Time Gazer. Okay, one Time Gazer. Now that's a collectible card. And one Space Juggler. Space Juggler. Let's see. One Space Juggler. Are we out of Space Juggler? Oh, nope. We are nearly out of Space Juggler. Okay, here we are. There are, in fact, only 2 packs of Space Juggler. You forgot the Sneaker Bunko again for the last guy. I would never, as you know, I'm Mr. TCC, and I never forget things. This is for Alan Abale. I think I was thinking about our conversation, me and the guy who was saying he got jumped off Discord. Wait, mister, the Booby Bunko. How's it going, straight cushion? Okay. There we go, Alan Abale. All right. Very nice. Just chilling. It says straight cushion. So this goes to Alan. I thought you were saving for something. Yeah, there's a lot of politics going on today. I feel like today is a good day for politics. We like to talk about politics sometime in our stream. Ooh, put this back over here. I've been working too much. I've been experimenting how to cook certain foods and dishes. What do you guys think would bring our country together? What do you think would make everyone in the United States united again? Other than some tragedy occurring. How do we resolve our differences? Leo Hater. Here we are, Leo. You got a Heatran? Ooh. Yeah, Pokemon would work. A common enemy. I feel like we do have a common enemy. Poverty is a common enemy. Death is a common enemy. We should be making medicines that keep us alive. Free crack. Would it be weird for me to reach out to someone on Instagram to work out a deal on something I posted on eBay and they sent an offer for? Yeah, I do that all the time. That's not weird at all. Imagine Christmas morning opening a box of Sneaker Bunko while drinking hot cocoa. City States, AOC OnlyFans. Oh my God, you're making me think of that one guy who called her my favorite big booty Latina. Remember that? Leo Hader. AOC, you're my favorite big booty Latino. Latina. Oh my God. I don't know if you guys remember that guy. He got into the news for a day. There we go. Actually, that would be a funny sound clip, wouldn't it? Let me look this up. I think it's this right here. Is it this?
AOC, my favorite big booty Latina. I love you, AOC. You're my favorite. She wants to kill babies, but she's still beautiful. You look very beautiful in that dress. You look very sexy. Look at that booty on AOC. That's my favorite big booty Latina. I love it. My favorite AOC. Nice to meet you, AOC. Look how sexy she looks in that dress.
Oh man, it's creepy, man. So he's got that big smile on his face, but you understand that it's very demeaning, of course. And man, that is politics today, isn't it? Everything's an insult. Everything's some play on social media. Everything is like, how do we take this to its most extreme level at this point? You know what I mean? Yeah, I remember that hitting the news. I was like, oh my God, dude. And he got into the news. He got the attention he wanted. He got into the news. That's how it's done now. You got to say stuff like that now. That's how you get to the top of the algorithm. Fascinating. Christian Garcia says, for the PSA 10, Kurumi. All right, wrong. Kurumi sold first. Charizard did not sell first. Kurumi did. Even if it's a show, it's distasteful. Well, precisely. It's extremely distasteful. And he knows that. But that's why he's doing it. Because he knows being distasteful gets you attention. It's just like the people in the UK who are throwing tomato cans on famous paintings, you know. They're protesting the environmental damage of drilling for oil, which is really fascinating because I'm all about drill, baby, drill. I think we should be drilling for more oil and not drilling for less oil. Because when we drill for less oil, they just drill for it in a different country and then we buy it from them. Here we go, Christian Garcia. So the the environmental damage is the same, but you pay extra. Christian Garcia. There we go. No problem has been solved. Whoa. Oh, man. Holy moly. Dominic Greco, 3 Paramount War. You got it. Protest the protest, says Don Silent. We should be less dependent on other countries. Drill that oil. Yeah, not just that. We should be doing all of the above, right? Oil, nuclear, coal, clean energy. That could be like the giant fans and the what do they call it? Solar panels that don't work. Here we are. Because they're too expensive relative to the amount of energy that they provide. OP is mid. Naruto versus Wipes OP verse. Oh, One Piece. Oil is a regenerating mineral. That's a good point. It is actually. But that doesn't mean that we can regenerate it so quickly that we regenerate it faster than it gets replaced. But that is an interesting point. Nobody really talks too much about that. Damn, who's this girl? Oh my God. All right. These outfits looking more and more like some BDSM, you know, sexy raunchy time in the bedroom setup. That's for Dominic Greco. Whoa. Water-powered cars. A guy invented one but was taken out when he tried to sell it. Now nobody knows how to make one. Same with there was that mass shooting in New York by the white supremacist, right? But one of the guys who was killed was conveniently this guy working on the same thing, water-powered cars, right? Dominic Greco. How strange. That's when my TikTok changed to be all about, the CIA did this. Very fascinating. Could just be a coincidence, I guess. Let's see. Dylan, Dontrell, Dominic Gonzalez. What do you think about the quality of One Piece cards? It's too good. The One Piece cards are in such high quality, it could cause there to be too many of them in the population. Someone I knew had a couple for sale. He sold them for lesser retail, pretty good price. Didn't they have a Pinto running on vegetable oil? All right, let's see. 11.22. There we go. There we go. Yeah, having cheap energy is super important for your country because your country needs cheap energy to have a cheap cost of living. Energy is used to transport everything. That's why. Okay, this is that Generations Pikachu. There are none of these for sale. I've got one for sale and no one else has one. This set's gotten real expensive. You know, these generation packs are getting to be like $50 a pack. So this is not an unreasonable price because you will have to pull one of these out of a couple packs and it would have to grade 10. There we go. Here's, oh yes, the Delta Species Ditto. Very weird card. That is Ditto, but he's a Squirtle. Here is a $60 Hololive Girl full art. You know, in a box of Hololive, there would be like maybe a chance for 2 full arts in the whole box. So I priced it kind of cheap. I was just playing around with pricing that. This is an off-center. This is an OC seeking, but we didn't get the OC label. I guess I didn't apply for it. So this would need to be cross-graded or regraded. But you can tell it's definitely OC. I mean, look at it. It's ridiculous. Okay, and then we have one more of these Kurumis. I think we have just one more. We might have had 3. Girls to the Moon. Sansan A. I'll take 2 of the new One Pieces. You got it, Sansan. Orange County, says Dawn Silent. I ordered 2-box One Piece. They both have bent to poop when they arrived. Disappointed. My One Pieces are not bent to poop, and if they were, that would be my loss, not yours. I make sure you get the good stuff. My stuff comes straight out of the case, too. So with your stuff, you have to wonder if the buyer opened the case, pulled out the hit, and then sold you the stinky boxes. Here we are. All right. We got the good stuff over here. Sansan A. I got 3 fully sealed cases of this new One Piece set for you guys, just so we'd have plenty of it. I also want my foreskin back. I need more girth, says Kevin. That's an interesting point. The foreskin adds a little layer of girth. That is funny as hell. Actually, I was on TikTok and I randomly ran across a guy who was talking about he received a circumcision at the age of 18 voluntarily. He signed up for it. And he says it's terrible. He says he has lost all sensation as a result of the circumcision. And he did not think it would be so dramatic. And he says it's extremely dramatic. It's like you're doing traumatic damage to your sex organ. Okay, next up we got Andrea Navarro, PSA 10, Ancient Origin. I compare it to like if you cut the lips off of your face. Like you don't need lips, I guess. But what if you sliced them off and then tried to smooch? It just wouldn't be the same. PSA 10, Ancient Origins Machamp. Ooh, okay, I think that was in here. Here we are. Aha, whoa, that brutal. Oh, Andrea, it is a $75 card. Is this a secondary Andrea Navarra? He said, YouTube name is hello in case it's sold, and thanks for the great polls earlier today. Oh, slab away, huh? You want to slab away a very cheap card. I tell you what, we'll reduce the slab away fee to $10 in this case, and we'll apply the other $15 to the card. That's a very low price slab away. Usually people slab away a much more expensive card. Okay, so this is Machamp Andrea Navarro. You're going to go up into the A's. Here we are. You're going to be right here. It needs to be a choice. All right, so it drops down to 60. You got $60 left on it. If people had to... Mr. G, you vote Democrat today? Yeah, I voted all Democrat. If people had to choose to have their foreskin cut off at the age of 18, the practice would virtually go away overnight. Nobody would do it. Because by 18, most of us have had sex, or at least many of us have had sex, and you know how your foreskin's working, you would never slice that off. Why, would you slice off your fingertips? No. You wouldn't slice off your fingertips. So it would virtually go away overnight. There would be a few guys who would do it just because they're crazy. You know, like they like to have the tattoos and the piercings and be all like, "Oh, I'm hardcore." You know, so they're into body mutilation. Most people are not into the mutilation. They're not big fans of that. Most people like to feel things when they have sex. That's the whole point of it. I mean, it's supposed to feel something. I slapped away a $95 card, lol, easy to handle. Here's Old Maid Gengar. Very interesting. We're going to lower the price on Old Maid Gengar to $4.90. Okay. And Poliwrath. That Poliwrath is so cute. We have Beatrice Moniz. Can I please give 4 bulk grades? For Minecraft, can we do the Hollow Fox and Steve? And for the Sneaker Bunko, the booby grab card and the card with the guy and the girl, which looks like he's holding up her boobs. Like how you had to describe it in detail there. What's up, Brad? He says, unban me, please. Where are you getting unbanned from? Okay, so he wants 2 Minecraft cards. Steve and the Fox. There we go. For the Sneeko Bunkos, the booby grab card. Okay, the booby grab card. Let's see. That one. And the one where he's holding up the girl's boobs. Must be in one of these packets. Okay. Let's see. Here's the boob grab. And this one as well. Makes sense, Professor Mister. Professor Mister? Okay, thank you so much, Beatrice. Put that away. Sent for the Megazard. Thank you very much. That Gengar in a Beckett 10 is 1,200. Here we are. It's kind of a high price from my point of view. There we go. It's Mr. It's Mr. Sir, is that what you said? I going to Haven, I do good. You going to Haven? Here we are. Matthew says no one's paying that. Don't be so sure, Matthew. Gengar, this sold on... not Gengar, Matthew, this sold on September 13th. There it is. Marked down from 800. Now, that's a PSA 10, and we all know the BGS 10 is more valuable than the PSA 10. No, seriously, but I'm broke. You got to get those hours in, Mr. Hello. Got to make some money. Are you making fun of Tiffany? Says Alex. Put this over here. Can I have packs? Oh, look, it's the real Jiffany Tames. Put that over there. All right. And there's Steve. CGC or BGS, better value. I would say that BGS is the older, more reputable Pokemon card grading company, but CGC has a lot of reputable history with coin grading and comic book grading. So I don't know. It's really hard to say. I like CGC a lot. I don't mind them. They lost some cards for me, and they still haven't found them. But other than that, I like them. They lost a submission of cards. I think I had like this huge lot of what kind of cards were they? They were Tag Team All-Stars in them. All lost. Really upset me. There we go. Yo, that's an alt. What? No. All right, Beatrice Moniz. They lost them and they aren't talking to you. Yeah, I've emailed them and they just don't respond about the missing cards anymore. They basically said we can't find them. It's like, well, you had them. My shipping number says you received them. CGC lost my sub 2 years ago too. They only repaid me the submission cost. Wow, they didn't even do that for me. I showed them the tracking number, and so they're like, all right, we're gonna check, and that's it. And they just said we couldn't find it. It's like, oh, good. Surprisingly, I still use them. Isn't that sad? So it's like I still use their service because you know, I guess my other option is BGS, and BGS was costing quite a bit more. Took them 4 months to do that. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Look at that. So, I mean, the interesting thing is I sell these CGC graded cards, and the profit I make when I sell one helps me recover some of the loss I made. Man, they must have taken it home and said, oh, those, yeah, we can't find those. There's a $15. Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel about it. I agree. These are cute. I like this squirrel and this Charmander. They're so cute. Does Tiffany work at CGC? All right, let's see. I have a feeling she might be a kid, or he might be a he. Okay. Okay. So there's no Charmander. I'm just going to come up with the price that I think will tempt you guys. I think you will be tempted by the price of $69. That's a Gem Mint Charmander. And so on the Squirtle, I'm just going to come up with the price too. What's up, boardroom? I saw that, Alex. All right, so Steve Gonzalez, 3 of the Paramount War. What's up, Steve? What's up, Woody? I think I may have started the chain reaction when I started questioning a few red flags. Will you be live for when the results come in? Tonight? I'll be live tonight. 1 Battle Boosty. All right, the Battle Boosters for a box of Silver Tempest. There we go. Mister, I got 2 tubes up my nose and down my throat today. Worst thing I've ever felt. What happened? 2 tubes up your nose and down your throat. You must be... Did you have like a surgery or something? Oh, what do we got here? Oh, that looks kind of like a special full art. Yeah, it's textured. All right, nice. What's the next pack break? The current pack break is Gym Heroes. We're not offering any new pack breaks or any new box breaks until this one is done. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. They're trying to figure out my gird. Oh, yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's COVID. Everything's COVID these days. Okay. I've heard that's an important issue because I was learning that you can have like cancer of the esophagus if you have too much heartburn. My Giratina got a 10. Oh, nice. Is my itchy pee-pee COVID? Yeah, exactly. I got 1 tube still until tomorrow at 2. And is that because they put you to sleep and they want you to be able to breathe properly when they put you to sleep? Steve Gonzalez. All right, Steve. Did the battle booster for Gym Heroes happen already? Yes. The winner was Team Rocket Grunt. My family dentist just died from esophageal cancer. Killed him super quick. Man. When it's your time to go, it's your time to go, man. Wild stuff. Which starter are you going with? Oh, all the gross ones. Yeah, Mike's side showed us the starter evolutions for the new Pokemon game. I'm devastated. They're all terrible. I think that one card is $100. I have a great Diglett collection, says William E. Inky. We have Joshua Quintana. I'll take 5 of the Japanese celebrations. All right, so the way it works, when you order a round of 5, the way it works is your 5th pack becomes the celebration pack. That's how it works. So there we go. We got 4 of these. The Ancient Donphin revealed today looks pretty sick, though. I'm not a Donphin fan. Nobody ever was. Nobody was ever like, oh, man, I love Donphin. He's like one of the cheapest cards ever. 1 spot in the large sublist. I guess that makes sense to focus on helping Pokemon that are, like, underloved. But, I don't know. He's just, like, worse Rhyhorn and Rhydon in my eyes. Joshua Quintana. Donphin was trending on Twitter today. There we go. 1 poker card. You got it. Ooh, what do we have here? Mom, life isn't fair. Okay, you've got... Oh, it's so cute! Shellos. Nice. 2 paradigms. 2 paradigms. Here they are. So CGC never refunded me. Yeah, it refunded you. That's right. CGC never refunded me. And I don't know. Just like, I guess I could go bug them more about it. Back in the 90s, my class took a trip to Toys R Us and my friends bought a pack and opened a Blastoids. We were all jealous and he was running wild in the parking lot. Donphin, one of my favorites. All right, here's Reshiram. I like Cinderace, but the other 2 are garbage to me. Dude, all of the starters from Gen 8 are dumb. Cinderace is dumb. Inteleon is dumb. Even Rillaboom, I liked him for a little while at first, and now I am so tired of looking at him. He looks ugly. And they just revealed the new start. Well, no, they didn't reveal it. They got leaked. The new starters got leaked, and they're just as ugly. And I'll do spoilers for you guys. They just turn everything into, like, a humanoid Pokemon. Everything's a humanoid Pokemon now. I don't know why it's got to be that way. It's really disappointing me. Oh, no, not this guy. I've not liked the starters since Gen 3. Exactly. Gen 3 was like the last time starters were good. I don't know why they make the ugliest starters these days. There's like a few exceptions, and that's it. But I got to say, like, this time around, Gen 9 has just got really bad starters. How is it not a home run with all 3 starters every freaking game? Like, get some effing artists already. Ah, I'm so mad. I'm really upset about it, actually. You know, when you got to write good music and you release one of the songs to the mainstream, that's like your best music. So just pick out your best Pokemon designs and make them your starters. No, they make like these stupid, idiot-looking Pokemon that just look terrible. I'm so disappointed when I saw them. I can't take it anymore. I can't take it. Pokemon needs to design good Pokemon. My God, that's their one job. They don't do animations very well. They don't do attack style. You know, the attack animations are trash. They don't do graphics. They don't do storyline. They don't do character relationships very well. They don't do even the fighting's too easy and on rails. What do they do? And then last but not least, they don't even design good-looking Pokemon. It's like, you motherfucker. Yeah, I'll play because your older Pokemon are still good. These new Pokemon look so trash, dude. You're going to take and you're going to like it. I know. I shouldn't even buy it. I'm so tired of it. Perhaps humanoid design sells, just like Digimon. The third Evo, the fire starter, is not humanoid. Yeah, but he looks like trash. It's just an ugly alligator. It's like, it looks 1,000 times worse than for alligator and the crocodile. He's officially the worst looking alligator. I don't like how all your Pokemon gain experience without having to go into battle. Right. I like the starters, but hate the evolutions. Yeah, the starters are actually fairly cute. I can agree with you there. The starters are cute. The final evolutions just look pathetically dumb. They need to fire their artists, man. They need some new artists. Pokemon's the most valuable franchise in the world by far, and they still make some of the worst games. It makes no sense. It doesn't make sense. Just make a new game with Gen 1 and Gen 2, like do a Journeys type game and make it online. Mister, give it a chance. Well, of course I'm giving it a chance, but I know myself. I know myself very well. When I actually give it a chance, I will go from being angry to being much more angry. So it's not like my impression will go, oh, you know what? I was judging this too harsh. What happened was I'll say, this is disgustingly poor effort. I can't believe just how bad this is. is outrageously terrible, and they should fire everyone involved with it and hire a team of intelligent people to make the designs. So that's what I'll go from this to that. The anger will get much worse when I eventually play it. Have they revealed the starter lines? No, but they've been leaked. Joshua Quintana. Oh, Josh. Let's find your bag, Josh. I wish I could look at it and feel like it was reasonable. They just are terrible. They need to bring back vintage-style graphics, combine them in the newer sets. I think this would make the modern sets more valuable. They should hire Yu-Gi-Oh artists. Yeah, maybe. Do you have your surfboard for the red tsunami? Surfboard. But keep in mind, Trent, that's what people were saying about the presidential election, and it didn't happen. So, I feel like the pollsters have said that the Republicans will probably take Congress, and they might not take the Senate. And if that's how it ends, then that is not a red wave at all. So, but we'll find out because there's a lot of speculation going on. Nobody really knows. Oh, Joshua needs a new bag. Let's get you a new bag, Josh. But first, let's clear some room out of this bag. Great news, my bag arrived. Yay, that is great news. All right, let's take some of these really old bags back here. Oh no, the final evolution are hot. If they hired Yu-Gi-Oh artists, everything would be a dragon. I do not think that is a terrible outcome. But no, you're right. That's they do too much of that in Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh's got its own problems, I'm sure. Yu-Gi-Oh's characters look too busy sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, there's too much going on. But, man, I don't know. Pokemon's disappointing me pretty hard right now. I want good Pokemon designs. My God. Make an iconic Pokemon. I don't know. I felt like I knew we were in trouble the moment they revealed that the legendaries were bicycles. I was like, I don't know, Pokemon. I don't want to ride my legendary Pokemon like a bicycle. I don't want to ride it like a motorcycle. And so I already had a bad feeling. And now I'm seeing these designs and going, I could have done a better job of this. Most people I know might have done a better job of this. If you had left it up to like Reddit or TikTok or some other social group to design the Pokemon, like a whole group of people to present designs and to vote up the most popular designs, they would have done a collectively better job than the private artists that Nintendo hires to make the Pokemon. And maybe that's a sign that it's time to change how artists are selected. You just hire this guy because I guess he checks all the boxes on a resume or something. No, it's time to let all the artists compete. What Pokemon should do to design new Pokemon, every person in the world should be allowed to submit a new Pokemon. And then the way it should work is it gets voted on by an internal panel at Pokemon, along with input from social media. So social media and a private panel at Pokemon should design which designs are best. They don't hire any artists at all. They allow people to submit their Pokemon, and then you are credited as the artist who designed that Pokemon, which is extremely prestigious, and most artists would do that for free. That's how Pokemon should be designed. And I guarantee you, if they did that for a single game, you would come up with some of the best Pokemon designs we've seen since the game's inception. But no, they got some dumbass who invented like Guzzlord, one of the stupidest Pokemon, and Crabrawler, one of the stupidest Pokemon I've ever seen in my life. And he's out there making all our Pokemon right now. And so we're going to get a bunch of garbage Pokemon in this new game probably. Make it a bidet water Pokemon. That would be amazing, Cheese. I would vote for that. Too many talented artists out here doing better than Pokemon employees. That's what I'm saying. I'm used to the higher quality artists that just exist for free on social media. And they don't get hired by Pokemon. So Pokemon hires these private artists who are mediocre at best. And then you look at them and you're like, no, an algorithm on social media could have picked out a better artist than your HR department, Pokemon. So yeah, I don't know, man. It's worrying. It's sad. Jorge Trejo says, hey, mister, my Discord name is Georgie Boy. All right, Georgie Boy, give me a minute. I'm going to fix it for you. It's crazy. All right, give me a second. We're going to look at the banned roles. Here we are. Ah, here it is, Georgie Boy. I'm revoking the ban. The note on the account says that the account was hacked. So you are correct. You got banned for a hacked account. Let me check Pokestand Marketplace too to make sure you're not banned over there too. You probably... Okay, so you're not over there at all. So your ban has been revoked and you can join again. Thanks, man. JD and May Lewis says, I'll take 10 more of the Paramount Wars. You got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He was banned in the other one too. I didn't see him over there. All right, we need another box. Where'd I put my other boxes? Boy, I feel like having some chocolate. I got some chocolate over here. Did you guys know that? Have you priced out those Armored Mewtwo's? Are they already out? Yes. The PSA 10 is $120. They've been dumbing down the Pokemon to appeal to younger kids. No, I don't think it's a dumbing down. I think it's just an art decision. Somebody's saying this is the art style we're going for. There we go. All right. Joaquin, I'm new. How do I order cards? Whoa! You've been with us for a long time. It's DOGECOIN. Wait till we see the Paradox versions. Yeah, I think that the Paradox versions could be pretty popular. They seem like they're like robots or something, right? So, I mean, that's not a bad concept. There could be some really cool designs as a result. Kind of makes me think of Monster Hunter a little bit, right? Where some of the monsters were like half machine. They've just gotten real lazy with the design. We have a trash ice cream and keys as Pokemon. Yeah, I agree. I agree. All right, I think they could get away with making trash keys and ice cream, but the design's got to be better than the way it looks. It just looks kind of dumb right now. Okay, here we are, Hollow, and this character. Wow. All right, so you are picking up the promo pack. So you're into the fresh box. Let's see if you can get a hit out of that fresh box. You got a chance. Who's this? Damn. Look at that collar she's wearing. Okay, very suggestive. Bunny girl. Damn. What's happening to me? I'm turning into a furry. Okay, here is this guy. He's like a clown. And a hollow. Voltorb is very original. I love Voltorb. A lot of people talk trash on Electrode and Voltorb because they don't know that they are based on a Japanese folklore that when you have a useful tool that helps you for 100 years, it comes to life. So Voltorb and Electrode are based on that Japanese sort of like folkish tale that your tools do that. People don't know that, so they just assume it's lazy design. No, it's actually based on one of their old folkish ideas. It's blurry, mister. Hey! It's never blurry. Unacceptable. All right. Dragonite's still on the table. This Dragonite's still on the table. Furious Fist 10 Dragonite. He's furiously fisting. JDN. No luck there, JDN. I'm sorry, man. Never mind, that's Bond. What? Andres Martinez, Mega Charizard, and one Hidden Fate. Where's that Mega Charizard? Oh, I see. All right, Andres Martinez. Any update on the chargebacks? No update. One Hidden Fates. Where's that Hidden Fates going to be? Oh, here it is. Ah, we do have one. Very nice. All right. Andres Martinez. Could this be the Hidden Fates Charizard? Maybe. Oh, shiny Cartana popped out. That's kind of nice. All right. Andres Martinez. Oh no, I bought that Charizard too. How to get money back, or maybe you have another. I don't have another. We can just run a refund on it, or I can give you store credit of an equal amount in case you wanted to apply it toward a different card. So either of those options. Anthony Wade. You forgot my smoochies. Let's see. Andrew Clark. You didn't say I needed a new bag, did you? Andy Dirksen. Angel Jimenez. Well, there's one more AN box. Andres Martinez. Here it is. 3 boxes. It took 3 boxes to find you. Here's Marco Solis. Can I get 4 sneaker bunko? 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I also see what I pulled yesterday? Marco Solis. All right. Sleep. The refund is fine for now. I just really wanted that card, Joey Maycumber. All right. Sounds good, Joey Maycumber. There's a hollow. Oh. Whoa. We did a pool at work for the lotto, bought 500 for the lotto, and only won 8. Oh my God. Okay, here's this girl. Boop. Any hair cross slabs? I don't think so. Mark Solis. What's up, Dreadpool? All right. Boop. I think it's time for me to change the music by now. What do you guys think? Oh man, it's just that same song over and over. Sanctuary Guardian. Stream laggy. We might be having a little stream lag. Let's see. Marcel Torres. Slow-mo stream. I could reset the phone. Sometimes that helps. What's up, Dreadpool? Time to upgrade to Fios. All right, Marco said he didn't know what he pulled. Might be time to reset my router. Mr. Lake of the Ozarks is a weird shape. It sure is. Yeah, it's a very strange shape. It's not a true lake. It's a river. Did you know that? It's not truly a lake. Give me a minute here. So I'm going to call no more orders at this point. Today's stream was meant to be very short. We don't normally have a Tuesday stream. And I'm going to take a look at the stream myself. Doesn't look that bad. We don't normally have a Tuesday stream. And I'm going to take a look at the stream myself. Doesn't look that bad. Yeah. All right. So Marco Solis. Let's get you in a box. I'm going to go over here now. You're in the overflow box. We are struggling over there. Who's next? We have an order from Trent Caswell. Today's my birthday. Can I get a big smooch? 1 poker card and 1 Minecraft. Trent, let's see what you get. All right, Trent. Rewind and you'll see how it was. I just realized we got blessed with a Tuesday stream. Yeah, normally there's no Tuesday stream. Okay. Here we are. We'll be live again tonight and watching the election results. It's a big night tonight. There we go. Boop. What do we have here? It is the drowned. Ooh, he's so drowned. There we go. And a dolphin. Very nice. Any giveaways tonight? Any giveaways tonight? Man, you're all about the free ones, huh? All right, Trent, let's find your bag. What to invest in before the results? Oh, that's a weird question. I don't know. Did I mention to you guys in the live stream, I own some of Donald Trump's DWAC stocks for his Trump Truth social media. So that is up 40% today. And I have made like $1,300 gain in that stock. I didn't own a ton of it. I was just gambling on it, basically. It was like a gamble kind of investment. I was like, people like Donald Trump. And so I bought some of that, and I'm actually making some money on it. It's kind of wild. I wonder if I should sell right now. What if the elections go poorly? Yeah, I don't know. Joey Maycumber. So Joey said he would like a refund. We got you covered, Mr. Joey. Give me a minute. He was after that Charizard, and someone sniped it. Someone got to it first. I went to an anime pop-up show and set up my slabs and binders and made decent money, but seeing that they were kids, I really do think graded Minecraft cards will do good. Yeah, it's an interesting point. All right. A little rotate going on here. Here is another one of those Trigon Kurumis. Entei, Ancient Origins, holographic. Time to buy Minecraft boxes. Walreen. And Pikachu! Look at that Pikachu. We also have a Top Series 1 Pikachu for $40. Thank you, kind sir. That would have been the first graded card I ever bought. No problem, man. Well, keep an eye, because I got tons of cards. You know that, right? Like, I have a mountain of cards. Let me show you some of the cards I got. You ready? These slabs are for sale. These slabs are for sale. These are for sale. This huge mountain. You see that mountain of cards? Those are all cards. And then we got these under here. And we got these over here as well. Those are all for sale. So I have, and this little pile right here, which I didn't know where to put. Those are all for sale. So if you keep your eyes open, you might find something else you enjoy. All right, Joey's done. Next up, we have Mr. GG League's Jolteon PSA 10. I seen toes. That's right. I've got toes just like you. Okay, here we are. So this is sold. Oops, am I spelling this wrong? Leagues. There we go. Now he says the rest to the new One Piece set. Okay, give me a moment. So if it's $10 a pack, that means you need 14 packs. It's Mr. Lore. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. There we go. Mr. Primal Economist. You guys are too funny. Okay. Wow, that was a big order there, man. Did you guys see yesterday we had Mr. Leo Kumovich opened a whole case of Astro Radiance? He was looking for the alternative art Machamp. Unfortunately, he got the alternative art Lilligant. Red Tsunami and Blue Tsunami are both trending on Twitter. Yeah, exactly. And I would say for the Republicans, don't assume it will be a red wave. It might be more like a red mediocrity. It could be like the Congress flips red barely. And the Senate stays the same. The Senate's very important, by the way, because if you don't remember, even though Joe Biden gets to select a new Supreme Court justice when they retire or when they pass, it's the Senate that approves that person. So the Republicans really need to win the Senate to stop any new Supreme Court justices from being assigned to the court. Just something the Democrats have wanted to pack. The Democrats want to pack the court. So it's very for the Supreme Court justice to remain in power for the Republicans, they have to control the Senate. They tried to do Brett Kavanaugh dirty. Right. That was at the height of the Me Too movement. And I remember when it began, I was so disgusted with Brett Kavanaugh. I was like, this guy's gross. By the end of it, I had flipped. I was so disgusted with what was going on to him. I was like, wait a second. So she just comes out of nowhere and claims he, draped her. No corroborating evidence. All of her friends do not agree with her storyline. The FBI does a short investigation, can't find anything. It's literally just believe her. That's it. And so, and I'm as a voter, I'm meant to believe that no one would bother to try and lie about being assaulted by somebody who's about to be assigned to an extremely powerful and lifelong position in the Supreme Court. Nobody would lie about that. It's like, of course somebody would lie about that. So that was at the height of the Me Too movement, and somebody did lie about it. Remember the gross lawyer who had the one, it was a girl who was claiming she was assaulted by him, but that story fell apart. It turned out it was a lie. Remember that? That guy ended up going to jail, the lawyer did, for defrauding Stormy Daniels or something like that. Ooh, nice. This is Shanks, right? See, I'm learning their names. But yeah, that was really wild. Here we are. Why would she lie? Why would she lie about being draped? Oh, I don't know. So that she can stop someone from taking a position on the Supreme Court. How about that? Whoa, look at this. All right, very nice. What does this say down here? Secret. So this is for Gigi Leagues. I do not know the bunny girl, but I'm probably guessing she's popular, especially with that back arch. All right. Puppets, says D's Nuts. It disgusted me how strongly the Democrats were arguing, the senators were Democrats arguing that we need to believe her, even though there's no real evidence of it occurring. And so they were basically saying we need to change the way the justice system works so that if a woman just comes forward and cries on camera, she must have been, that's it, he's guilty. And send this man away, destroy his life. He's got a family. He's a person, right? Imagine he's guaranteed not guilty, right? Imagine he definitely didn't do those things. It would be just as heinous of a crime to unjustly accuse him of it and punish him for something he never did. And the idea that nobody would come forward to lie about that in order to make a political move. Let's say it was just a political move, a political strategy. You know what I mean? So it's wild. I was really upset with the Kavanaugh hearings, and it changed me when I watched it. I was like, oh, politics are real nasty. All right, it's worth over 800. Woo! All right, nice. You got to get that graded, Mr. Gigi Leagues. Be sure to grade that one. Beautiful. All right, $800. She got a little microphone. She got the little wings. Wow. All right, we'll clip that for you. Whew. Oh my. So let's find this bag. I have a feeling you were like over here. Were you over here? Did you have an older bag? Candlezone's got an older bag. Okay, let me grab this over here. He didn't say if he needed a bag. I feel like Gigi Leagues needed a new bag. Gregory Morin. No, mister, you shipped my bags. That's what I thought. Okay, we'll put this in the middle of the pack. $800 raw. How about that, man? Not bad. Whoa, don't touch my bag, mister, says Kevin. Hey. What a bunch of simps. Hey, you guys, you want to get rich with me? I've got an idea. Let's draw pictures of pretty girls. Even though we're dudes, we can't sell our own bodies, but we can make fictional characters with fantastic titties. And then we can get rich. Jeff Leon, 1 AOT, Volume 2. You got it? Brilliant. There we go. It's like being a pimp, but of a drawing. Okay, he needs 1, rent a girlfriend. are. Aha. Beep. Or grade with Mr., of course, says these nuts. All right. 2 hollows. Mr., there's more to my order. Oh, yes, 1 lost origin. I see it now. I'm sorry. It's at the point of the message where it, like, curls over. You know, like when you're reading a book, it's on the very far edge of the page. Saw the box break for Ancient Origins, and you gave me a new bag. But I have a box under Stephen Leon. Yay! Sounds good, man. So 1 lost origin and 1 paradigm. We need to become strippers in the metaverse. Ah, yes. There was the guy on social media who said he made a ton of money being a stripper in the metaverse, right? We caught some wins last night, says Russ. Okay, what is this? Oh, I thought there could be something crazy there for a minute. Saw that textured border. Okay, and this pack is a hollow. Cool. Jeff Leon. Mr. Jeff. Mr. Jeff is so rich with Pokemons. He's like the Donald Trump of Pokemons. There you go. All right, guys, midterm elections tonight. I'll see you there. No more orders in this stream. I'm just going to double check to make sure there's not like a straggling order. Straggle? Is that a word? There we go. Sweet. Oh, wait, there's one more order. Francisco Cruz, 5 Chili Willies. No more orders. Can I order more One Piece? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mister, did you do my? Did I do my? Steep. You have 40 orders on Discord. Just kidding. Yeah, I got to read those messages now. I probably won't even bust through them all. I'll probably just do a couple at a time. I sent an order earlier, but he can wait till tonight. One of these days, I'll either be an executive chef or maybe cooking for TCC. Here's a reboot. Do you do the PP? Maybe. Here's Clobopus. Here's Belusi. Order name Louis Ruiz. TCC Chief. Here's Sneasel. Everything slides down this new playmat. Here's Clara. Kind of super tired of it. Ever thought about collecting silver? Silver and gold. Silver and gold. Yeah, I got a little bit of silver. I'm not a big silver collector, but I got a little bit of it. Silver's going to the moon, I promise. Okay, Francisco. Pokemon's going to the moon, man. Pokemon is a straight up addiction for people. Like, silver's cool and all, but Pokemon? Now you're talking about money. Alexander Cortez, $25 to a slab away. $386 minus 25. Oop, I guess my numlock was turned off. Hold on. Okay, 361 remains. Tony Coy wanted 3 Astrals pre-grading and shipping. You guys, so I kept calling out no more orders. I'm going to stop here at Tony Coy. We'll have to pick that up in the nighttime stream. Sorry, Tony. We'll catch you then. I'll see you guys later.